Yo, what's up, everybody?
Yo.
This is episode 36 of the Streamer's Paradise podcast. Welcome in. We're down one today. It's just me and Bo. It's all right, though.
We got it.
We got
Rough,
it.
it's a rough, 10 days, right?
Yo, I want to say something real quick. We are, what is today, the 18th?
The 18th.
6 days, 1 year, and 6 days into doing the podcast.
Solid.
We did the first episode November 12th of 2021. Wow.
Flies. Time flies, man. It's crazy.
I mean, is 36 episodes a lot to do in a year?
No, I don't know. I feel like I don't know, because it's like neither of us had podcasting experience. I think that or none of us, none of the three of us had any podcasting experience, and I think that plays a big role, right? Because let's say one of us did a podcast before this, I feel like we would have did more episodes off the start, because somebody would have been.
It was more about time, though, wasn't it?
In the beginning, yeah. So our schedules are all over the place. Well, yours is pretty good. Mine's a little crazy.
Yeah.
My schedule gets a little hectic.
36 is pretty. I mean, we've been doing them once a week. There's 52 weeks, right? So you could pretty much only get 52 a year if you did once a week anyway. Mikey, thank you for the prime, brother. Appreciate you.
Yeah, because we started it was every other Friday, right?
At the beginning.
Yeah, every other Friday.
Yo, what's up, Headhunting? So for this week, what we decided we were gonna do, because we're down Clutch, we don't want to go into doing anything too crazy without Clutch. So we're gonna rap with the community. Who's around here that's fairly new? Is there anybody that's fairly new seeing their first podcast right now? Yeah, he's fine. He's just got a party, I think, right? That's all it was.
It's his Sweet 16 or something. Family member, family thing going on. Same thing as I had last week. I had a family thing going on, that's why we couldn't do it.
Yeah, so we didn't want to cancel.
It's kind of holiday seasons. Yeah, holiday seasons are coming up. It's all family stuff starts happening. But Hazy, real quick, can you on your stream PC or wherever your OBS is, can you minimize that music?
Oh yeah, you
I feel
can
weird
see
when I
it.
can't.
I forgot.
I feel like I like to look at who I'm talking to. So
I forgot that you can see it because they can't see it.
Yeah. I can watch the stream, but it's delayed, and then it's even more weird.
Yo, Venom, thank you for the 1,000 biddies, bro. Jesus.
Let's go.
Mikey, thank you. Good.
Yo, we should ask. I kind of want to know, what does everybody think about the podcast? Get some feedback.
I mean, it's been a year. I think I got more comfortable recently.
Oh, I was nervous as shit when we did these in the beginning. Now I look forward to it.
This is legit the first podcast I've joined. I'm usually working during them. Little Ski? Holy shit, really? This is your first one, Little Ski? That's dope that you're here, though. Thank you for being around enough. And even though it took you a year...
So does that you count that as new? New to the podcast? You said before in the start, you said, is anybody new here? Now he's not, obviously he's not new, but he's new to the podcast.
That's what I mean. Ragnarok, I'm just grateful that you enjoy it. Anybody that just enjoys it is it's inspiring to me when people just enjoy the content, right? Thinking about this, now I've known Bo for 3-4 years now, right? Now it's been, it was 2020, I think. No.
It was 2020?
2020. So it's only been 2 years? 3 years. Going on 3 years.
It feels so much longer than that. It's crazy.
It's going on 3 years. So I didn't know you even for a year, I don't think, by the time. Yeah, that's why. So I didn't even know you for a year when we started SP. I didn't even know you for a whole year.
No, because I mean we met in let's say
2020.
April or May of 2020. Um, in a location not to be named.
Dream Chasers Discord.
Yeah, shit didn't last very long. And how long? I wish I knew how long that lasted. That was.
It didn't last long. I thought
was
it was
long.
around a long time. So there's been people. There were people at that time when I was like, "Yo, this shit must have been around for a while," and you were like, "Nah, this shit is only a couple months old," or it only lasted a few months.
I didn't even. You know, say it only lasted a few months.
Carnage with 1,000 bits. Jesus,
But-
thank you guys.
Ooh, Lil Ski, thanks for the follow, man. I don't know what I don't stream too often, but I appreciate that. I got the stream deck. I was like, "What the hell's going on?" I'm not used to my stream deck going.
Carnage and Venom, thank you guys for the biddies, man. Jesus, Mary, Mother of God. Hold on. Let me do one of these for you.
Yeah, I'm in the
Here we go.
got a head full of stacks, better grab an umbrella, I make it rain.
But yeah, so that was only like a couple months, right? And then there was nothing for a couple months. Like everybody that was like good out of there, like cool. Like there was like a small group that stayed in touch. You know, everybody chatted with each other, still visited the streams, and then there was that day.
There was 2 or 3 different iterations though after the fact, right? Like it split up.
I wouldn't say iterations, but there was like, all right, so like this group kind of started their own, this group kind of started their own.
That still happens now, man. There's so many different groups that pop up and disappear and pop up. 2
Well, I feel like
years
I feel
strong,
like-
baby.
I was gonna say, I feel like for every one that disappears, multiple are gonna pop from that because when they kind of explode, it's like whatever falls over here goes, whatever falls over here gets one.
Let me see here. I want to go into the podcast topics because there's been some good ones that we can
I was
fuck
gonna
with.
say, I know why all those little ones don't make it because nobody puts in the work that you guys put in.
Little ones, yeah.
Nobody realizes what is like involved in it. They think it's like kind of just we'll start this and it grows.
It's not easy, man. It's a lot of work. Right now we're going through some growing pains because those who haven't heard, Dingo, an admin in the server, is having a baby. Me and Chi, the owners of the server, are having a baby. There's a mod who's having babies back to back. And it's gonna change things quite a bit, I imagine.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the gender, keeping it hush hush, we're keeping it on the down low. It's all a month apart. Yes, Little Ski. If you haven't heard, there's babies coming. Chi is cooking my little one, bro. Chi is cooking my little one, our little one.
Are you guys gonna find out the gender, or are you gonna wait?
We already know. We're just not telling
Okay.
anyone.
Okay.
Yeah, we already know. I think we're gonna. We already did a gender. We already did a gender reveal and all that stuff. But only the people close to us, like
yeah, like the
you know what I mean.
Stuff.
So I think we're gonna wait until we pick a name. Maybe I'm not sure. Too much stuff going on in the backstage area. Everyone is getting it on and making babies. Yeah, that's true, Bo. You were invited to the gender reveal. You just didn't even know or show up. Oh yeah, it was in the Discord. We did it in the Discord over a voice chat that we made called Gender Reveal.
Ah.
Yeah.
Right.
And actually,
this is the problem. Is I get pinged for.
Yanni drove here.
It doesn't matter.
Yanni drove all the way up here from Jersey, so that way my family can be surprised, and he could still do it. And he could do it so that way my mom could be surprised, and
Nobody in the family had to know.
Nobody in the family had to know. Yeah, he drove up to do it.
That's what's up. So you guys ping me. I get pinged in the server. Not like as an admin because I have the role, but I don't get pinged specifically for the gender reveal. I see how it is.
I mean,
Like it,
that's right, Little Ski. You know him in
he said it, yeah,
IRL,
he's
right?
right.
So that actually happened. That's what this
Oh,
server has done for me and Chi anyway. You know what I mean?
no,
This
it's
is
created.
it's
Good friend.
dude, I'm bugged out. I really am. I'm bugged out the fact that that my wife is literally making a little person that's me and her. You know what I mean? You know exactly what I mean, but
Oh, I know what you mean, man.
it bugs me out, man. It really does. Like I never experienced this before.
Just wait, man. It gets crazier. So I have this one who's here and quiet for today at least, for right now at least. He's 17. And he's big and he's on his own. But I have these two little ones back to back, right, 13 months apart. And one is literally a spitting image of my wife, personality, face, like features, and one is a spitting image of me, personality and kind of facial features. So it's crazy to see them two interact with each other, and me and my wife, like the way we interact with each other is like the same. It's so crazy. Like it's like my wife has I want to say like anxiety and she's always like super cautious with certain things, right? So the one that's like a spitting image of her is always super cautious when he does stuff, and then the other one just comes rushing in like a bull and just doesn't care.
So what
And
are
it's just crazy.
what are the two little ones' names?
Jake is the older of the two, and then Ben.
You have three boys.
Yeah, three boys. This is Chris. He's the biggest pain in the butt.
But the older that they get, I'm sure they're
Roll
getting
this
them
one.
more shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Actually, I'm blessed. Like I'm lucky that he's not like me when I was growing up, because I was a troublemaker. He doesn't get in as much. He doesn't get in as much trouble. At least not that I found out. Not that I know of yet. Maybe he's just better at hiding it.
That's probably true too. How can you beat though? Like with fucking the internet and shit these days. I feel like everything's on tape.
I feel like there's more to do at home, right? Like when I was, I'm your age, dude.
That's
When I didn't
true
come home
too.
and do this shit, dude. I came home and I went outside, and what was there to do outside, dude? Like
I had a bunch of
play.
shit to do outside though. See, the
No,
thing
you
was,
play, you do this, and then you start getting into trouble, starting fires.
tell me if your days were anything like this. I'm gonna give you my high school day, right? So 15, 16 years old. I would wake up, I'd get dressed, I'd go to school, right? If I decided to go to school that day, right? You were out by 2. If I didn't go to school that day, I went to the corner store and we hung out at a friend's house, right? We did something while their parents were at work and then made our way back to the school to, meet up with whoever. Then we generally 5, 6, 7, 8 of us got a blunt, met up at another friend's house, hung out for 4, 5, 6 hours, and then made it back to another house where we slept, right? Went and did it again. Usually, like, we would always sleep over each other's houses when I was a teenager. But, we just smoked weed, went to school, and hung out with each other. Like, we didn't ever play video games. Nothing. Like, when I was a teenager, we were outside, like, I don't know, going around to each other's houses, like walk for miles. I mean, if we didn't have a car, we wouldn't ride bikes because you'd get all sweaty. You know what I mean? You'd get nasty sweaty in your clothes. So we'd walk everywhere. We'd walk
You get nasty
miles.
sweaty walking?
You wouldn't get nasty sweaty walking like you would
No,
fucking
like,
riding a
like,
bike.
so at that age, I did smoke at that age, but not a lot. So that was like more like my 17, 18. Like when I was like 14, 15, 16, all I did was like I would come home from school, throw my book bag in the fucking corner, walk out the door, hop on my bike, and I was gone. So like where I lived was like in the corner of town. So there was a lot of people around me, but not like everybody that I knew. So I had to ride my bike miles to like chill with people. And like most of them weren't really allowed too far from the house, but I had like these boundaries, and Well,
Oh
fuck
yeah,
that.
we were different. We were different. Everything, man. Everybody lived right next to each other. This shit was. I don't know. I don't know how to say it, man. Everybody was a neighbor. Like these developments were like hundreds and hundreds of kids. Like, you know what I mean? There's just like people
Yeah, no.
everywhere.
I grew up in an apartment complex, so like I had friends that lived with me, like close by, but then I also had friends that didn't live close by, like friends from school. So our school is like from like different parts of town. I have like my town's pretty big. I couldn't tell you how many miles,
You can't ding
but like,
dong ditch anymore.
but we like you can't ding down ditch anymore because you're on camera. But yeah, so like I don't know, like I was always on my bike, dude. I was like I played video games, but like that was like for thunderstorms, dude. Like you can't be outside in a thunderstorm. But if it was like slightly raining, we were outside playing like Manhunt. Like we didn't give a shit. Now it's
At how old? At 16 you were playing Manhunt?
16, 17.
Oh my god.
Bro,
What?
Yo, no, it sounds crazy, but like it's like 16, 17.
16,
bro,
17, I was at the bowling alley fucking slinging nickel bags. Like,
Oh,
not
no,
even a joke.
We were doing all kinds of shit. We did everything. So I was 16, 17. I was also selling weed at the mall on the weekends, but like I was talking about, like we were out every day, every single day, every day of the week. We were out doing something. Bro,
Yeah, I know.
16,
That's what I
17,
mean.
Even 18, dude. We had kickball games, dude. We set up these huge kickball games as like little adults at an elementary school, fucking like obliterating the ball out of their field.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were very a lot of us did sports. A lot of us were super active. That's why I wasn't super heavy into the weeds, because until I got older.
Ooh, making films must have been cool. I wish I had a group of friends that did stuff like that made
That's
films.
pretty funny. Yeah, that would be cool.
Thing is that I just was into shit. I was into the fucking getting into trouble, man. I got into trouble as soon as I understood what trouble was and how to fucking deal with it. And yeah, it was bad. I didn't ever want.
I never got into like too much trouble, luckily. Like I got arrested a couple times, but got out of it. Got around it.
Did I ever hang out at the Palisades as a teenager? Nah. So if I ever went out to like a mall, it would have been Middletown or Poughkeepsie, right? Like it would have been those kind of malls. That's if you know what I mean? If I was
You
gonna
live
go,
close to Middletown?
not close, but it's like
okay.
close enough that I would go there. You know what I mean? It's not.
I bought a car there years ago. I bought a Honda Ridgeline. I drove all the way up there to get it. That's why I asked. I kind of have a general idea of where that is from me.
The gangster life was
No, I
life
know
for
that
me. Our native
It's
tradition,
crazy,
we have cradle boards like a carriage, but your boys loved it. Yeah, no, that's true. Venom did meet. There was a lot of people that I met in the gaming world when I was getting into trouble. Caboose is one of them. Venom's one of them. There's other couple guys that aren't really around right now, but I was constantly on and off the internet because I was always selling my fucking Xbox, right? Like that's how I was online, and I was always
do some shit, buy another one.
well, yeah, that, and then I'd fucking add people on other names, and yeah, it was a mess, dude. It was a mess. Gotcha. I haven't been around there enough. I only know the Crystal Run. That's Middletown. Galleria at Crystal Run is Middletown.
When I went to get up my car, so when I drove up there, it was crazy. It was like pitch black. I'm like going over mountains, and then in the middle of these fucking mountains was this huge fucking lit up area, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And that's where my navigation took me to pick up this truck.
I would vanish.
And it was
for
like
a
this
moment, for sure.
It was this crazy like city in the middle of nowhere. I'm not from there. Like I'm from Jersey, where it's like literally all urban living. I don't have no mountains where I'm at.
So what you do
Everything's
now? Now you live where that is?
No. I'm in the same place. No, I'm just saying when I came up to Middletown, I went up there to pick up a truck. It was like wild, dude. It was like pitch black, and then I came like over this mountain. There was this whole lit up town.
Well, yeah, because there's a lot of the so there's what they call the Hudson Valley, right? It's very I didn't realize that it's like beautiful here. You know what I mean? I didn't realize that it's all mountainy and there's Like, look up Bear Mountain. Bear Mountain is like a spot
It's a
that
ski resort,
fucking.
right?
It's. I don't know if they ski. Do they ski there? They probably ski there. I don't
I'm pretty
fucking
sure
know.
that.
But that place is. I got to start driving again. Have a great podcast. All right, Carnage. Thanks, man. I'll see you.
Take care of Carnage.
Always reconnected for sure. The thing was, is everybody was always on my mind when I was getting in trouble like that, bro. I was always thinking about shit. Whenever I'd have to sit down, you never think about anything when you're running. It's always when you sit down. But and I mean that as in like you're forced to sit down, like fucking going to jail. So let's see what we got in here.
Hmm?
Do you think we could ever get Chi as a guest? No. Never.
I've tried. Said she should do it. She should come on and just not on video. Just hop on a voice. Just hop in like a voice chat and just chat.
I like the idea. Do you have a pregnancy pillow? If not, I recommend it.
Oh yeah, those are my wife did love those. It's like a whole body like big U shape with some shit, some crazy shit. But my wife actually loved it.
So, what does everybody talk about for New Year's resolutions? Are you guys gonna get one? Are you gonna have one? Are you gonna try to do it? Because I, for goddamn sure, am gonna try my best to like start now and start getting better, because I got a baby coming. You know what I mean, man?
I don't do New resolutions. I used to, and I never once did one. And personally, like I'm not the type that like ever does well when I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna start this day, and we're gonna make this huge change. It's, to me, like anything that's important enough to be a New Year's resolution, it doesn't matter when you start it. It's
I don't mean start it on New Year's. I'm saying like I want to start getting into it now, but like be in it for the beginning of the year and have a nice fresh year of like, I don't know. I'd love to eat better. I would love to exercise more, and I don't know why I can't stay focused. Is it because I'm fucking lazy? Like, do I have to say that out loud in front of 95 people that I'm fucking lazy in order to, like, get some motivation? Where is it going to come from? Right? I'm going to be a father. I'm an old fucking father at that. Right? Like, I'm 35 years old, going to be a father for the first time. I have to. My God, my head just gonna fucking
the child is gonna keep you on your toes, so don't worry about that.
my head is gonna explode thinking about it, man. Like, I have a responsibility to be here now and healthy.
Yeah, I actually need to, not that I want to make a New Year's resolution, but I need to start eating better. You see me right before the podcast shoveling popcorn down the throat.
It is important, man. They say 21 days starts a habit. Yeah, 21 days is a long time, though. You know what I mean? 21 days is what takes us to start one, and I think it only takes 2 to break it.
Yeah, I think it's like 2 or 3, like 3 days. I think it's 3 days to break. But you still running?
No.
Or is it too cold? No, not.
God damn it.
I mean, I was gonna say just get out there and run. It almost started to come out of my mouth, but I realized that we're getting snow right now and it's cold as shit. So I don't even want to know how cold it is and what kind of snow you're getting over there.
It's pretty fucking cold. I woke up this morning and it was chilly, man. It was chilly. I'll tell you that much. I put on the thermals today when I went outside. Before I went outside. I did not forget. I messaged you, Lily, but I'm on a podcast right now, so I cannot talk. I apologize. But this is the perfect time to talk about Lily. I was talking about how we have a community that I could offer emote support and stuff too. If you could talk to me, I did try to talk to you yesterday, but you didn't answer me on Instagram, I don't think, because I sent you a message.
And double check.
Yes, I did. Oh, you sent me a message back. Oh shit!
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
it's on Hazy.
All right, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you after. I'm sorry. Yeah. No, I did message you. I just didn't message you back. I eat my words. I'll eat my words. Gosh, I know. It's so
Oh
bad.
man, someone clipped that for Lily.
It's so bad.
Your face when you looked at your cities.
I was like, no. It got to 15 degrees last night. That's nuts.
Yeah, screw that, bro.
So what? Let me see how cold it was here. It's 35 degrees here. It does not feel like it's 35 degrees. That's all it is right now.
It's because you're used to like the 60s and the 50s, and then when it drops.
The lowest it is right now is 58. What state again, Pippin? Let me see. So it's gonna be 26 degrees tonight.
Actually, I have to open my door. It's getting on those computers.
Yeah, it's gonna be 26 as a low. That doesn't seem like it's as cold as it's been though. Can I go? I can't check what it was yesterday or this morning. What was it this morning? Does anybody remember how cold it was this morning in the upper east coast?
It was cold, man. It was cold because it's like it was I want to say in the 40s for me.
The 40s. That's not that cold, right?
During the day. During the day.
Oh.
No, but so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not that cold, but it's that cold when you're used to like the 60s.
I mean, I guess, yeah, that's right. You were in.
Right? Like, think about this. Think about this. In the spring, when it gets to be 60 again, you're like, damn, it's hot. But it's not that warm. It's just compared to the winter time, right? Like you're still adjusting. Because this time of year is the time of year where like it steps down quick, right? It's like nice, then it's like not so nice, and then, bro, in like 2 weeks it's gonna be fucking brick.
Well, yeah, we have the bipolar weather, right? Where it's like still warm one day and then
I remember.
I missed the hot weather already. Hey, noob since day one. Good to see you, brother. How cold is it in Canada? Sorry, Bo.
4 years ago? Nah, 4 years ago, I think I was walking around taking out the garbage on Christmas in shorts.
There's been stuff like that.
4 years ago, it was like 60, 70 degrees on 4 or 5 years ago. It was like 60 or 70 on Christmas. I seriously was outside in a shorts and a t-shirt taking out all like the wrapping paper and shit. -5? Fuck. Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius? Because that makes a huge difference too.
What do they do in Canada? They do it different.
Celsius, yeah. It's only America. You want to say America does it different because everybody else does Celsius. It's just America on Fahrenheit.
Hey, Dingo with a 5 gifter. Thank you, bro. Leg end.
Let's go, check.
Oi!
You better hold on to that, Dingo. Diapers ain't cheap.
Thank you, bro. Much love. Good night.
Night, Dingo. Can confirm diapers are not cheap.
How many do they use?
Depends, man.
I know it depends. How much does it fucking? How many is the worst? The worst day.
I probably spend close to like 100 to, I would say 100 to like $150 worth of diapers a month. But you should be a half because I got 2 kids. And the 2 little ones. When they're younger, it's more diapers because they go to the bathroom more often. And we're like in the middle of, we're doing like the body training thing, so it gets rough.
So 50 diapers was like $30 for Huggies.
I buy Huggies at like $50 a box.
Why do you buy the Huggies instead of like the cheaper ones?
The cheaper ones suck, bro. The last thing you want as a kid so like mine all just like walk, they sit on the couch All right, last thing I need is a leaking diaper on my fucking couch.
Oh my God, these are things I haven't think about. This is
Trust
stuff
me, I've
that.
gotten the
This
cheaper ones. I've
is.
gotten like the Target brands, and it's not worth the money you save.
How much do you save?
I don't even remember. Dude, I bought it. I just made that mistake once and not again.
What?
I want to say they were probably like $35 as opposed to like $50. Pippin is not wrong in the slightest bit. You got leather couches or you got cloth couches?
Oh my God. Velour.
Yeah, I would probably not opt for the cheap diapers.
Yo, Laura, what's up? Yo, are you fucking joking me? They leak?
I'm not. There's no joke, dude. The Huggies, like the Huggies is what we use, right? Specifically, it's exclusively. The cheaper ones, like I got like a Target brand one time, dude, and then I was ripping off fucking like the covers to the cushions to throw in the washing machine. All this shit, dude. No
How-
fucking diapers.
Oh, wow. Yo, Chicken Boy, thank you for the follow. Sounds like a Dingo Dave troll name. Chicken Boy.
We
I
could do
used-
a whole podcast episode on parenting.
I
on like
used
baby.
Love's brand with all 3 kids and never leaked.
Loves aren't bad either. Like the name brand, like the big, like I had the Target brand, that was not good. What Loves and Huggies are good, but Loves are probably just as expensive as Huggies.
Nah, not even close, actually. Not at the store
No?
that I was at the other day. So now at the store, I'm just buying a small thing of diapers every time I'm there. I should probably buy the biggest ones but I just don't know. Right, from what I hear, you could maybe their skin isn't. What is it? They might get a rash from one and not the other.
I don't know. Luckily, we never had like a lot of diaper rash issues, but we always like moved them up probably before they needed to. Like, so we would always try the next size up and see how it would fit, right? Like, make sure that they're not too tight. Well, I think one of the biggest thing though is honestly like properly putting the diaper on the right way. It's I think one of the most important things, because I could see like when my in-laws would change their diapers, like they would be all discombobulated, and I could see where it gets annoying and causes a rash. It's like, and it's possibly also like slightly my OCD.
Okay, I don't want to talk about diapers anymore. I'm like,
Okay, good, because
as what?
they're gonna make messes with everything, not just the diapers.
I don't know. I don't know if this is like I don't know if this is a good thing. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I want to freak myself out or not. Johnny Caboose.
No, you're good. Bro, you're human. You figure it out. You adapt.
Dude, it's crazy to think about, like, all these little things that are gonna happen. Fucking leaky diapers, shit up the back, right? Like,
Oh God, yeah, just like exactly like that.
ah, my
Just-
God.
Especially when they're little, like when they're newborns.
I'm gonna be holding them upside down by one leg. Fucking.
By one leg, yeah. The fucking with the faucet.
Is
Like,
that how you do it?
I probably wouldn't recommend that. No,
But you've done it before, I'm sure.
but close.
Close.
So I would recommend
The wife
if you're
holds the
gonna do-
hand, you hold the one leg, and
Well, so like from experience, right? We had
oh
we had
my
the
God,
back-
Seafoamy, God help me.
We had the kids back to back when we were in the process of building a house. So when we redid our kitchen, we put a farmhouse sink in there, and everybody's like, "We need a sink so big for." And to be honest, the best thing was for newborn baths. The sink is like the right size to put like the little baby bath on it, as opposed to like being like bent over the tub. So I would say if you don't have a farmhouse sink and you're planning a kitchen remodel, by any chance, it's a good investment.
Well, we have a lot of ideas about what we're
You
gonna
got a
do
big
for
slop
the.
sink somewhere? That's
I
a good
think
place.
our sink is pretty big, actually.
Okay.
Like, our sink's pretty big. It'll probably be okay for a bit.
That's good. That's like honestly, it's so much easier to give the kids a bath there because you're not like hunched over the tub.
I need to start exercising.
I think I'm gonna start streaming again. I'm gonna start giving parenting advice. Seems like we got a lot of parents coming into SP up here. We could probably put
Fucking,
something together.
what is it gonna? You should ask Chi. She has the better ideas. You know what I mean? Like she knows. She's much more. I don't know. I think I hate to say it. I'm a dude. Yeah, like
I'm speaking from experience. When this all happened, I just looked at my wife. I went, what do I do with this? What do I do for that?
I'm not that.
Luckily, I have the older kids, so I had a little bit more experience. But still, every time you see something, I'm like, what? What do you do? What do I do for this? Get your notepad. So you're looking.
Oh my gosh! Right now we can have like a kid section in the Discord.
Oh,
baby help.
Oh man.
And like there is so much fear. I have so much fear.
Don't be scared, man. It's fun. It's fun. Kids are crazy. Personally, like the newborn stage is not my favorite. Or wasn't my. This is kind of how it works, right? For me, at least. This is my experience. I had the newborns, and I was always like, "Hey, can't wait till they're walking and talking. This is like kind of boring, right? They just kind of lay here. You feed them, you change their diaper, they go to sleep. You get to cuddle with them, which is fun, right? But it's like, I wanted to play and run and stuff, right? Now that these kids are all over the place, I miss the newborn stage.
Really?
I'm like, I wish they would just sit down for 5 minutes. Mine's a little rough. I got 2 boys that are like 13 months apart, dude. So like when one's chill and the other one just zooms by, dude, the other one just hops up off the couch and is like right behind him. Like it's hard to get them both calm at the same time.
Yeah.
That's asking, I was asking too much.
Yeah, I can imagine that's freaking crazy.
You get one calm and the other one just, they just walk by too fast and the other one's like right up and they're both at it. So it's a little more rough, but
I'm totally excited, man. I'm totally excited, but I'm definitely scared. I waited. I like me and Chi waited so long that like now we know everything you should be afraid of. You know what I mean? Now we're like adults, real adults. You're supposed to do this stuff when you don't know any better. You know what I mean? That's when you're supposed to do this shit.
It's fun. It's definitely fun. Like I said, it's definitely more fun than it's like. I can see where you're scared. Like on my first, I was definitely, dude. On my first, I was 18 years old. I was shit scared, dude.
Noob since day one, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Spend the first 2 years teaching them to walk and talk, and the rest of their lives trying to get them to shut up and sit down. You spend the first 2 years trying to get them how to do something, teach them how to do something you want them to stop doing for the rest of their life. That's a fucking bizarre way to look at it too, but I can totally get it. Everything's so quiet around here too.
For now.
Dude, this is gonna be cool. I'm excited for sports. I'm excited for martial arts. I'm excited for dirt bikes and 4-wheelers. I'm excited for all of it. I played baseball. Chi played softball. So either way, athlete. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's fun.
I'm pumped.
It's fun, or at least I'm gonna keep telling myself it's fun. Some days, man, you'll see. Some days I want to choke them. Some days I want to just.
I know it'll click and fall into place.
The thing is, like, the craziest thing about it too is like they'll be doing stuff that'll piss you off so much, and then they look at you and it's like, Daddy, I love you. But
Uh,
then it's like none of that shit ever mattered. I don't care what to go do what you were doing. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even care no more. I'm
Yo,
a sucker.
she's been looking for a house since forever, but the thing is, in New York, a 1-bedroom apartment is like $16 million. Not even a joke.
Yeah, no, the market's real crazy right now. As you know, I don't know how much chat knows, but I was a real estate agent who went and got a day job because the market was just too crazy.
Yeah, it's bad. Bruh.
And I'm so happy, by the way, dude. The market is just getting. Not that I'm happy the market's getting worse and worse, but I'm happy I got out when I did, because so many places are laying people off now. It's rough.
A 1-bedroom is $1,700 in Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you moved to Florida. Hopefully, with the recession, it will go down.
Yo, not for nothing, but Florida got fairly expensive during this crazy market.
I feel like everything is expensive. We were just talking about how eggs, a dozen
Bro,
eggs, were $6. Like, what the fuck?
One of the stores by me, we walked in for eggs. It was $9. I turned around, I was like, nope, not here. Not buying these eggs.
Laura, yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, $9 for how many eggs?
A dozen. I was like, what?
Why? What's expensive in
I
that
don't know.
now? Is it the chicken feed
No,
or
it was just the one store. Like, it was just the one store. It was more expensive than every other place. Like, every other place is like $6. But one store had them for $9. I literally was like, nope, I'll go get them somewhere else. Like, I'm not getting eggs here. I've never been like that either. I usually would just walk into the store and I'm like, I'm just buying everything here. Like, I'm not doing like this 3-store trip to save a couple bucks. But now it's like you're saving more than a couple bucks.
even driving to the different stores?
Yeah, so say even paying for this gas, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, for like by me, I have like for me to get to the ShopRite, which I think is like a pretty household name, right? Everybody knows where ShopRite is. I pass a Costco and a Sam's Club, and there's a BJ's around the corner, right? Like, if it's too much over here, I just go somewhere else and get it. I used to never be like that. I was like, yeah, what am I going to save 30 cents, and then I got to, a buck, and then I got to spend gas and time. Now it's like, it was $3 difference on just the eggs alone.
Yeah, milk is $6. That's not a joke either. It's wild.
Yo, don't even get me started on milk, dude. I got two little boys. You know how much milk we go through?
No, but I can imagine.
A lot. They love milk. They're like me, dude. I used to drink milk growing up like it was. Like it was fucking.
What's a lot of milk? How much?
We buy milk when we would go to the store to buy milk. We buy 3 gallons at a time.
You buy 3 gallons at a time, and it's gone in how many
Gone
days?
in like a week and a half. I mean, they're not the only ones drinking the milk, right? Like, I had an older kid that drinks cereal, so puts milk in that. Somebody drinks coffee, put milk in that, but I'm talking 3 gallons of milk in a week and a half.
5 people.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, like I said, we have, my in-laws come here, watch the kids. The babysitter comes watch kids. So, but I mean, if they have coffee, it's how much milk is that? You know what I mean? You're not talking a lot per coffee. So between the 3 kids, between cereal and like chocolate milks, yeah, man. So no, they'll waste some of it, but not a lot because I cut them off of it. Like I don't let them have more than like usually 2 cups in the morning, and then after that. Not that I don't want them to waste it, but like I don't want them to drink that much milk.
I'm not concerned. I'm just thinking like I wonder what our child's gonna like.
Yeah, so that's the crazy thing, man. They're
all different, right? Like maybe ours likes juice.
Bro, they're always different. What's crazy is mine. I don't know. I'm assuming it's because they're so close in age. When one does something, the other one's like. If this one's like, I want milk. This one's like, I want water. Then this one's like, actually, I want water. right? Like they like kind of want to copy off each other,
Yeah,
and it's not always the small one copying off the big one either. It's not like it's
they're like
every day is
twins.
different. Every day is different. Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Are they? How old are
13
they?
months. 13 months, 3 and 4. Potty training is a pain. They have no interest, bro. So that's another thing. People are like, oh, my kids go to the bathroom, no problem. I'm like, mine have no interest, none, not. None. They will tell me they don't have to go. They don't have to go. I'll sit them on the toilet for fucking 20 minutes. They just look at me. Literally, will get up and go to the bathroom in their diaper as soon as they get off the toilet. I'm like,
See, this
I'm
concerns me.
speechless, dude. I'm speechless.
This stuff concerns me because, like, these are the problems that you have, right?
Yeah, but not everybody has them. Like I have family members that have kids that are younger than mine that are potty trained.
How do you
Mine are
fix it?
3 and 4. If I knew, they would be going to the bathroom in the toilet and not wearing diapers.
So you're
I don't
still
know
so
how you gotta fix it. So so Lowski, I actually raised my cousin in a 2-year-old range. She had some family issues, so she came to stay with us. And I feel like for her, right at that 2 years old, she was just like, I want to use the potty, and that was that. Like, it was so much easier than even my 17-year-old was a pain when he was young. I feel like for boys, it's like a possessive thing almost. It's theirs. They want it. And
want what?
their diaper, like their whatever. It's like I don't know. I feel like for like when I had my cousin, it was kind of like ew, like as a girl, she was kind of like, ew, this is dirty. I don't want to go to the bathroom in a diaper. And boys are like, I don't know. Like my kid's like, hey, did you go poop? No. And I'm like, I can fucking smell it. Like I know you did. But like, they just don't like. I don't. It's dude. It's like such a project with them.
So they want to keep it.
Yeah, like, they
Like
just don't want
it's theirs. Like leave me
yeah,
alone.
this is mine. You know, I'm rocking it. Yeah, kind of. I don't know. If I could figure out the science, I wouldn't have this problem.
They're like talking to each other. Mine's bigger than yours. My diaper sags more than yours, motherfucker. Like, could you just imagine?
I could actually, like, I wouldn't put it past them, dude. And that's another thing. They will say the craziest of things. Like, be careful with that because they are sponges, dude. The way you and she talk to each other, the things you talk about, they at a certain age they will pick it all up, all of it. Like my 4-year-old, when he was like 3, he understood sarcasm at like 3 years old. It was not good.
Got to start being nice. Practice now.
Dude, like he was like giving me sarcastic answers at 3 years old. I'm like, who does this kid think he's talking to? Clearly, he was talking to me. But
Kyle, what do you mean you would? You're still doing shit like that.
for real, Kyle.
Kyle, they just.
Stop easy.
Oh my God, man. This is nuts. Thinking about, there's going to be podcast after podcast about kids now.
That's the direction we're going.
I think so. We're going to end up fucking talking about kids.
Well, now all 3 of us will have kids in various age groups.
Yeah.
What's how old's Clutch is 7?
He's
right?
yeah, he's getting up there. He's like a little man. For sure. He
Yeah,
says things I don't expect and I crack up. My oldest literally called my wife her first name before mom because I always said it. Wow.
Yeah, I call my wife babe all the time. I'm like, hey babe. So my kids will walk around and be like, hey babe. Like it's just they're funny. Like
Really?
but dude, my Jake. This is like almost a year ago though. We were or maybe it was this summer, the spring. he literally he's got like a stuffy nose and stuff. And my wife has it, right? It's allergy season. This kid literally goes, "Allergies, am I right?" Where did you where did you pick that up? Like, there's just funny shit. I actually got to post. I got to post a video. I have a funny video of my youngest. We got food delivered, and my wife's like signing the bill, the receipt, and my youngest is sitting there at the door, and the delivery guy's there. And he's like doing the baby talk, and he's like, doo 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 doo, and the delivery guy's like looking at him, and then all of a sudden he goes, "Hi, dumbass."
No way.
I have it on video. I have it on my Ring camera, bro. It was so bad.
Why did he say that?
I have no idea. Like there was a period of time where like they would just run around saying "dumbass" and "shit" all the time. But the problem is they start to learn like how to use it the right way.
Oh my
So not just be
goodness.
walking around. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Just like they're sponges, dude. The things you say, they will pick up. They're smart. They're definitely smarter than I was as a kid. I don't know. It's like, I mean, I don't remember being 3 and 4 years old, so maybe I would like to think I might have been smart too. But they are smart, man. They pick up. You said they're humans. They adapt. Dude. They figure things out. It's hard to play tricks on them. Like I said, maybe I was just dumb as a kid, and I feel like my parents would tell me something, and I would just believe it and go like, to go to bed. The things they tell you to go to bed. Like my kids need proof of shit at this point. Like they're asking, oh my god, like how do you even know to ask about these certain things? Like, which I like to bring to expand on that's one thing that kind of scares me about my 4-year-old, because he's the one that's like a mirror image of me, and I see his OCD. Like he's got to do things a certain way, and I'm like, it pisses me off because it wastes time. But I also understand it. Like he throws a fit if he doesn't put something away himself or do something himself, and I'm like,
Dude.
That's me. That is me.
All I keep thinking about is like all of the things about me I hope my child doesn't get. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words. I'm on our podcast and I don't know what the fuck to say. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at in my head.
I got 3 kids. I got enough to say about this.
Yeah, well, I'm just sitting here going. The thing is I'm so excited too, right? Like I know my life's gonna change. I know things are gonna be way different than how they've ever been, right? I understand all that stuff. I think
it's fun though, man. It's like, not that I enjoy when my kids are cursing, but when they use these words in the right context, it's hard to not laugh. Or when they say things that like you wouldn't expect them to say, or when they know things you don't expect them to know, and it's all like a warm fuzzy feeling.
I guess that's pretty friggin' interesting, man. I'm excited to see what my kid is like. Is my kid gonna be a smartass? Is my kid gonna be sarcastic? Is my kid gonna be a nerd? Like, I'm good with any of it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good with any of it. I just can't wait to meet them.
You just gotta wait. Yeah.
I can't wait to meet them. I can't wait to know what
It's
their
fun, though,
interests are gonna be. Right? Like, did you think about that stuff? Like, what are you? Like, I love this little person, and I don't even know what they look like yet. You know? It's wild. Yeah. It's so wild.
It's crazy because they're like I said, I have 3 boys. You would start to think that they might all be like very similar, but they're all like, this one over here. Aside from gaming, he's lazy, he's unorganized. He is so carefree, and that is not me. But I envy it. Like I wish I was carefree. Like I wish I was one of those people who's like, just kind of let things roll off my back and didn't care. Like he is like that. And it is the opposite of me. Like I care, not that I care what people think about me, but I care about, I take things very passionately and I put a lot into certain things. And then he's just like, whatever.
Yeah. And that's nothing like you.
No. So it's great. Like you said, that's the thing. It's like, you never know. Like, you never know.
I'm excited though. I can't lie.
It's fun, man. I'd say it's definitely more fun than it is. There's times where it's stressful, but the stress doesn't kick in until they're like his age. Right? Is he going to go to college? What's he going to do? How much is that going to cost me? Luckily, he hasn't come home and said he's got anybody pregnant yet, because then I don't know what the hell I would do.
Oh my God, could you imagine?
No, because I'm thinking about like he's 17. I was 18 when I had him. I had
Yo,
to
he's
tell my mom
yeah.
at 18 that I was having a kid. So it's like I'm already like, all right, like, do I prepare for this now? Like, I don't know.
How old was your mom when she had you?
26.
So you still have like a young mother yourself.
My mom is 62.
Yeah, so your mom's 62 and she has a 17-year-old grandson.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
My grandmother is 96, I want to say. I think she's 96. She's got a 17-year-old grandson. Great grandson,
Great
sorry.
grandson, yeah.
Great son.
I felt like time was slow to me, and now it's like, where did time go? He's going to be 6 next year. So you thought that as a baby he was time stood still, but now it's sped up, Laura? Is that what you're saying? The resting bitch face looks. Yo, I'm telling. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying. I can't wait to see that kind of stuff.
That's funny, Ski.
Beautiful Bell 714. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I say we wrap it up, man. Let's wrap it up a few minutes early today. It's gonna be fucking real. We'll get back to it next week with
You got to end the podcast early so you can go wrap your head around all this information.
Yeah, dude, my head is spinning for sure. I'm so excited. It's in a good way though. It's all in a good way. Like I'm just overloaded with these
Details?
these thoughts of what's gonna be the life of this being that I haven't met. That's gonna be so important to me that I die for them. Like
The good news is you get to help shape that. It's fun.
for
Actually,
sure.
I'll wake my kids up now and go play with them after having this conversation.
You still feel like that, but more prepared now. I appreciate all you guys, man. Oh shit, Wacko got me with the 1 year right as we're about to get out of here. The 1 year subscription. Damn, bro. That's crazy. We were talking about how we got 36 episodes in a year. It's not bad. It's not bad. 1 year of podcasts, 36 episodes. You are lucky to get all this advice. I didn't really talk to anyone in this much detail. Oh, I'm pulling all the detail. Wacko, thank you so much for the 12 months, brother. I don't have my notifications on in here because of the podcast, but go love on Wacko if you haven't. 1 year, man. 1 year of friendship.
1 year. How different are things in 1 year, too?
I don't know if they're that much different, though. Are they?
No, you're about to have a kid. You weren't about to have a kid last year. No, he was about to have kids last year.
That's true. We're going to Beautiful Bell. Thank you for the first time chat. Noob since day one. Thank you for that.
In 1 year, how nervous were you to go before we end this? How nervous were you to go live that first episode versus how nervous are you for these episodes?
I'm not nervous at all anymore. I was shaking
first-
in my boots the first time, though.
So there is a big difference in one.
That is true. You got funnier in a year. Funnier looking. Yo, thank you everybody that came out tonight for the podcast. Episode 36. 1 year of podcast in SP. We're coming up on 2 years of Streamers Paradise all together. We are we're about 2 months and 2 days shy. 2 months and 2 days shy. Have a good one, everybody. Love y'all. Bye-bye.